Radiation is the emission and propagation of energy through space or a material medium in the form of electromagnetic waves or particles. It exists in various forms, including ionizing radiation, such as X-rays, gamma rays, and cosmic rays, and non-ionizing radiation, such as radio waves, microwaves, and visible light. While radiation is naturally occurring and essential for many processes, excessive exposure to certain types of radiation can pose health risks to humans. Here's an overview of how radiation from common sources in our daily lives can affect human health. Cell phones emit non-ionizing radiofrequency radiation. Prolonged and close-range exposure to cell phone radiation has been associated with potential risks, such as increased brain cancer risk, although scientific consensus on this issue is still evolving. Laptops emit non-ionizing electromagnetic fields. Prolonged use of laptops placed on the lap can expose reproductive organs to thermal effects, potentially impacting fertility in men. TVs emit low levels of non-ionizing radiation, primarily in the form of electromagnetic fields, EMF. While the health effects of TV radiation are generally considered minimal, prolonged exposure to EMF may contribute to headaches, fatigue, and other symptoms in sensitive individuals. Microwaves emit non-ionizing microwave radiation. While microwave ovens are designed to contain radiation within the appliance, improper use or damaged seals can lead to leakage, potentially causing burns and other injuries. Air travel involves exposure to cosmic radiation at higher altitudes. Pilots, flight attendants, and frequent flyers may receive higher doses of cosmic radiation, increasing their risk of certain health effects such as cancer over time. Now, here are 10 signs that someone may be overexposed to radiation. Fatigue. Excessive exposure to radiation can lead to fatigue and overall weakness, as the body expends energy to repair damaged cells. Skin changes. Radiation exposure can cause skin redness, irritation, or burns, depending on the level of exposure. Nausea and vomiting. Acute exposure to high levels of radiation may cause symptoms like nausea and vomiting within a few hours of exposure. Hair loss. Significant radiation exposure can lead to temporary or permanent hair loss, particularly in the area of the body directly exposed to radiation. Headaches. Radiation exposure may trigger headaches or migraines in some individuals, especially after prolonged exposure. Fever. Radiation sickness can cause fever and flu-like symptoms, including chills and body aches. Weakness and dizziness. Feeling weak or dizzy, or experiencing a loss of balance, can be signs of radiation exposure affecting the central nervous system. Unexplained bruising or bleeding. Radiation can damage blood cells and impair the body's ability to clot properly, leading to unexplained bruising or bleeding. Digestive issues. Radiation exposure may cause abdominal pain, diarrhea, or other gastrointestinal symptoms. Cognitive impairment. High doses of radiation can affect cognitive function, leading to memory loss, confusion, or difficulty concentrating. To mitigate the risks of radiation exposure, individuals can take several preventive measures. Limit exposure. Minimize time spent near radiation sources and maintain a safe distance whenever possible. Use shielding devices. Utilize protective barriers or shielding devices, such as lead aprons for X-ray procedures or anti-radiation phone cases for cell phones. Follow safety guidelines. Adhere to safety guidelines and instructions provided for operating radiation-emitting devices, such as microwaves and X-ray machines. Practice safe habits. Implement safe habits, such as holding cell phones away from the body during use, using hands-free options for calls, and avoiding keeping laptops directly on the lap for extended periods. Switching your phone to airplane mode is a simple and effective way to minimize radiation exposure from Wi-Fi signals. When activated, airplane mode disables wireless transmission from your device. This reduces the electromagnetic field generated by your phone as it stops connecting to the nearby towers and devices. This way, you can significantly reduce your exposure to radiation. Regular checkups. Undergo regular health checkups and screenings to monitor any potential health effects of radiation exposure and address concerns promptly. By being mindful of sources of radiation in daily life and taking appropriate precautions, individuals can reduce their risk of overexposure and safeguard their health. We hope you found this information on radiation and its effects on human health useful. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more insightful content. Your support helps us create more videos to keep you informed and safe. Thanks for watching. Stay careful and healthy.